to we have a new World Series champion in the MLB. So Atlanta Braves, how about it?
I'm so fucking excited for the Atlanta Braves and the Atlanta Braves fans. Now, you guys have heard me say I'm not a big Braves fan. I don't dislike their fan base. I don't dislike the team. But this is a team that I watched beat the Cleveland Indians in a World Series, so it hurts, right? Same way I feel about the Cubs. Now, when the Cubs beat us, congratulations to them. They had been waiting for so long to see a World Series champion, so it was awesome for them. But it hurts because they beat my team. The Braves, awesome. Great fucking job. Way to stick it to those cheating ass Astros. I am so pumped that the Astros did not win because them winning in this year kind of would have validated how good they were before, right? Now they still have not won without the allegation of cheating. And that's gonna continue to linger until they can win a World Series without the lingering cheating effect being there. So that's fucking great. I love it for baseball because it's been a while since the Braves have won. We've seen the Astros there, even though they fucking cheated to do it. So I'm very happy for the Braves.
Yeah, me too. I'm absolutely happy for the Braves. I know that we got at least one buddy, or I got a buddy that works over for the maintenance side of things. It's an Astros fan, and
yeah,
I'm sure he's probably bummed about it. But look, you had your time,
yeah,
and it is a little bit silly now. Oh well, that's what happens when you cheat.
yeah.
And I'm super stoked for the Braves. It's good. It's been a while, and like you said, once the Astros can, win one without the allegations of cheating, just because it's that easy to just go and win one.
It's just that easy.
Then you're good to go after that.
Yeah, that stain is going to be there, and that's one thing that I really like about this. So we talked about it last time. A lot of the guys that I went to college with, played football with in college, they're from the Houston area. They're Astros fans. So they were pulling hard for the Astros, and it's awesome that they lost. Now, there were some pretty cool things that happened. World Series first, Jorge Soler leads off game one with a leadoff home run. That's never been done in the history of baseball. And we've talked about it before. Baseball has been played for a super long fucking time. So anytime you can be the first to do something in almost 200 years of baseball, that's pretty goddamn impressive. But other than that, man, I don't have any other storylines. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. The Astros are going to bring back manager Steve Baker next year. I mean, he got that team in a position to win a World Series. That's very good. A lot of things happening in baseball. Buster Posey's going to retire. Free agency is getting ready to happen. People are getting cut. Options are not getting picked up. But I feel like today really needs to be a football day. There's so much shit to go over. I don't want to get into all the baseball stuff just yet. We still got quite a while before any of that stuff's got to kick off.
Yeah, absolutely. Or as we say on this pod, 100%.
100%.
All right. So real quick, we kind of tapped on this before, going to get into NHL stuff a little bit here, but a guy that I had hoped that my Minnesota Wild would trade for, Jack Eichel, did end up getting traded, and it was not to the Wild.
It was not.
So Sabres traded Jack Eichel over to the Vegas Golden Knights, and it wasn't that bad of a trade. I thought it was going to be a major deal when he actually did get traded,
right?
But he got traded for with a conditional pick to the Knights for Alex Tuch, Peyton Krebs, and 2 conditional picks, which Tuch is good. I honestly don't know a ton about Krebs. And look,
but they're conditional picks.
Yeah.
I don't like conditional picks ever. Right? I mean, unless you are the Eagles and you're getting what looks to be a first-round pick out of Carson Wentz now, that's a good conditional pick. Do we know all the details on what these conditional picks could turn out to be?
So as of right now, it's Vegas. If it is listed here. So those picks are a future first round pick and a future second rounder.
Okay.
Vegas will also get a future third round draft pick Vegas. We'll see.
So Vegas is getting Eichel into third.
Yeah, Eichel in a third. They're sending over 2 players, a first and a second. But if the Vegas first round pick in 2022 is not a top 10 selection, then the Sabres will get a 2022 first rounder and a 2023 second rounder.
Oh.
It's basically modifiers.
So I don't mind that then, because those are like your protected picks in the NBA. So if it's not at least a top 10 pick, like, hey, we are going to use this pick to get better. You're going to give us more fucking picks. That's a good trade. That's good for the Sabres. I mean, this is a great play for the fucking Vegas Knights as well. Eichel's a stud. Absolutely. The Knights have not been great to start the year. I've actually been trying to keep up on my hockey. We talked about it.
Yep.
I actually won a bet the other night on some hockey.
Nice.
Not Nashville.
All right.
So I'm trying to get into that hockey mode.
Yeah, for sure. Now the thing with picks in certain sports, draft picks matter a lot, and sometimes they don't.
This ain't one.
NFL is draft picks matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, unless you're the Rams.
True. They just fuck the house.
Yeah. Fuck them picks.
Yeah. That's pretty funny that his kids, the head coach's kids or GM's kids, got him a cup that said "fuck them picks."
Yeah.
But in the NHL, picks matter, but they don't matter as much.
Right.
A lot of times you're getting young 18, 19-year-old prospects from Europe and stuff like that, or from college, and then they are not even necessarily coming to your team straight yet. They're those developmental systems.
Exactly.
They might work out, they might not.
And I don't know if a lot of people know that about hockey, is that they have a very good developmental setup. Like the NFL doesn't have a developmental league. They have college football, and then you go to the fucking pros. Baseball, you got AAA, AA, single A, you got high A, low A, fucking summer ball. We got all sorts of shit. And the NHL is very, very similar in that aspect. They have a bunch of lower affiliates that they can send these guys to. So that's where these picks are going to get groomed. We probably won't see these picks for a few years unless they are just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Was it Connor McDavid, right?
Yeah, it can take a while, but unless a guy's one of those undeniable type players, those are the ones that every, 4 or 5 years, you'll see one come along and they get taken in those first pick or two, right. And those are the guys that are going to get accelerated really quick. But that's, those are just like the rare occasions. That's not the norm. So, but either way, cool that that trade went down. I was still bummed that it wasn't to my Wild, though the Wild are having a pretty good start to their year so far. Eichel actually went out in an interview and said, I was pretty sure I was going to the Wild there for a while. So, obviously it wasn't just me hoping that it was going to happen. There was a little bit of steam to that. So that's a bummer, but hey, hockey's going on. I'm enjoying watching it and enjoying getting back into that.